4 for Rumble, who will have a 5.5-inch reach advantage. Now to get to the introductions for this main event, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission, Interim Chairman Ndidi Massey. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon Side are Eric Cullen, Doug Crosby, and Derek Cleary. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Big John McCarthy. This bout is sponsored by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. And Metro PCS. Get a fast nationwide 4G LTE network for only $30 period. Wireless figured out. And now, this is the moment UFC fans watching around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 22 wins, 5 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, by way of Dublin, Georgia, presenting the #1 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, the challenger, Anthony Rumble Johnson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, presenting the former Strikeforce heavyweight Grand Prix champion and the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel D.C.
Gentlemen, you're gone over the rules in the back. I want you to protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. I want you to fight hard but fight clean. If you want to touch gloves again, do it. Good luck.
The tension is rematch. Anthony Rumble Johnson and the champion Daniel Cormier. First rematch in the career of Cormier. Second rematch for Anthony Rumble Johnson. Cormier thinks Johnson will be more patient tonight, which could make him less dangerous. We shall see. Cormier is in black, Rumble Johnson in blue. Rumble attacking with kicks to the body here early. Now going southpaw.
He's attacking that front leg. Got a oblique kick. Lands the right hand.
Clinch now. We'll see if maybe Rumble tries to take Cormier down.
Watching right here, I like that right away. Anthony's corner's like, relax, relax, relax. Don't use too much strength here. DC's just taking a little chill. He's just hanging out right now, making sure Rumble can't pull his legs out from underneath him. But I don't think there's going to be any takedown here. I think it's just going to be a stalemate, and they're going to separate in a second.
The longer DC can keep this in a clinch situation, though, the better.
Right. This is exactly what DC wants right here.
Slow Rumble down, hold hard on that left overhook, keep him in place, make him battle, make him grapple with you. Nice knee to the body by DC. This is all great. This is outside of the realm of striking.
And remember, DC's strength is Greco-Roman. That's all upper body clinch. So he's going to do the best when Rumble's on top. Now he's attacking the legs. When he attacks the legs, it's going to be his best hope to get DC down. But if you try to go upper body with DC, he's the most comfortable there. That's what Greco-Roman wrestling is.
I'm surprised that Rumble's not trying to disengage.
Right. Good post by Cormier to prevent the takedown. And a lot of people say until you feel Daniel Cormier in the octagon or in a training situation, you don't have a full appreciation for just how elite an athlete this is and just how strong he is.
Lock it!
Thing is, this is what DC wants. DC wants to wear out Rumble, just hang on him right here in this front headlock position. DC will stay here for 5 minutes if he could and just hang on Rumble and just take that energy out of him, suck the energy out of him, take the wind out of his sails, and then try to fight him on his feet in the open mat. That's the key to fighting Rumble.
This doesn't make sense to me from the standpoint of Rumble's strategy. I don't know why he's not immediately trying to spin him.
Right. I think we forget that nerves are involved with everybody.
Yeah,
and that's something Daniel Cormier also hits hard. Don't forget, he just earned some respect with that overhand right he threw on Rumble. Rumble felt that too, just as much as DC felt Rumble.
And the consequences of this are so huge. I mean, they're fighting for the title, and that's a big factor in this as well.
Right here,
Palm it under! White stand!
You got Cormier controlling the underhook, and that's why Rumble can't get away.
Now Rumble's trying to get away.
Get out of there!
But he can't.
Because the underhook is controlled by DC. This is his specialty. Underhooks, front headlock. Underhook, front headlock. Back to the single leg, wear you down, take you to the mat, back to the front headlock. This is what DC can do for 25 minutes straight.
And Cormier certainly staying busy enough to avoid a separation from John McCarthy, who warns the fighters now.
And he went to look for the single transition, but Rumble felt it, got the underhook, and now he can get away. If he can use that left underhook, scoot his hips to the left of DC, get behind him, he can get out. You see how DC locks him in with his hips, though.
Rumble's getting wild, though. He tried to throw a high kick from 2 feet away.
There was an opportunity to disengage there. Rumble didn't take it.
Well, DC's like glue. I mean, he just sticks onto you. And he's so good at controlling these positions.
Don't hold the fence. Don't hold the fence.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's big.
Rumble attacks the ball. Two big kicks. Cormier ducked underneath that.
Trouble.
Yeah.
He got hurt with that kick.
Rumble back to work on that lead leg of Cormier.
Those kicks to the knee are a big deal. And that's Rumble attacking the lead leg of DC that he knows is hurt.
Right back to the clinch. This is crazy.
You got to think goal 1 or 2 for Johnson coming in was to maintain distance, but that has not been the approach here early.
Yeah, I do not understand the strategy at all.
Less than 30 seconds here to go in round 1 of a possible 5. The winner here could very well draw a returning John Jones this summer.
And remember, Jimmy Banner was in the wings as well.
That is right.
Looked sensational.
Johnson had already...
Do they call that takedown?
That's a good question. I mean, he had already started.
I do not...
Foot movement. Foot movement.
Yeah, it's definitely broken, and hopefully he doesn't blow his nose, because if DC blows his nose with the broken nose, his eyes will fill up with fluid and he won't be able to see.
Yeah, his nose is nasty. Clearly broken, and Rumble sees it.
He's going to start punching at it. And that's when things get weird. When you got a broken nose and he gets punched in it, it's next level of pain.
DC going with the high kick, and you got to think that could impact his breathing and his cardio.
Impact everything.
Interesting that Rumble's decided to go southpaw, too. Looking for that left high kick.
Yes, he sure is. And it's because DC has a habit of leaning to the right. Anytime DC throws a jab, he leans to his right. And that's what Rumble's looking for. They're going to throw a right hook, left high kick.
There's a knee to the body as well.
Cormier forcefully closes the distance here. Well, right after this main event, recap of all of tonight's action from Buffalo on the FS1 UFC 210 post-fight show. Karen Bryant, Kenny Flory, Eve Edwards, Megan O'Leary. It's on FS1, streaming live on Fox Sports Go. For those watching in Canada, TSN.
I mean, how about the toughness of these guys, though? Both of them taking big shots early on. DC's fighting with a broken nose. How could you ever boo somebody fighting with a broken nose to put on a show?
Well, your commentary about clinch position and the use of the underhook is so important here, Dom, because this is really where it's paying off. You look at that high underhook that DC's using to control Rumble.
And the problem with it, Joe, is that it's high. You're exactly right. The elevation is the problem. You see how Anthony's posture is broken. In order for Rumble to get away, he's got to cinch down that underhook on DC. Now it's cinched down. Yep, and now DC launches it back up to the height. Now every time Rumble gets that hip down, he has a chance to get away. Now he can get away. He needs to scoot out the back door, and he's up. But DC pulls him right into the offense that he wants up on the octagon by getting the overhook. You see how DC gets the overhooks? That keeps Rumble in on him. And it forces...
seems like Rumble just keeps wanting to get the takedown there.
It's because DC gives him a takedown. DC doesn't care if he gets taken down. He knows he can stand back up. He's wearing Rumble out with these takedown attempts. So he gives underhooks so Rumble shoots down to the legs. And now DC does his work, gets the takedowns back.
And Cormier has gotten past that magic 7-minute mark that he talks so much about. And he takes Johnson now. Has it back.
Here we are again.
Oh, my goodness.
With the bell work there.
Let's see if Rumble can slip out the back. He's trying.
He's a little high right now, but he can switch to mount still and be in a good position. And see, DC recognizes that, scoots his hips back. He's looking for half guard in case Rumble goes to his back. Grabs the wrist control. This is Wrestling 101. Wrist control, tight waist, grind him out. Look for the choke, ground and pound. DC can do this all day. Let's see if Rumble can create some space. Rumble would do best to roll to his back and try to reset the position.
Rumble's looking up, and what he's got to be really careful is letting those demons back into his mind that got in there during that first fight. We saw him for looking for fouls, looking for things that went wrong, looking at the referee.
Right here, Rumble needs to roll to his back because he's not going to be in a good position no matter what he does unless he resets by rolling to his back towards DC. Otherwise, he's just going to keep getting punched until the end.
Those right hands are tapped. Rumble better move. Now Cormier trying to think it a choke, bails on it.
He's under the net. Oh, my goodness.
And there's the tap.
It's it.
Daniel Cormier has done. Cormier battled through adversity and remains the UFC light heavyweight champion. John Jones, no reaction.
Wow.
Frustrating finish for Anthony Rumble Johnson, who had his moments. DC reigns supreme once again, remains the hunted at 205 pounds.
That was an awesome performance by Daniel Cormier. He imposed his strengths and capitalized on the mistakes that Rumble Johnson made. Rumble Johnson chose to engage DC in the grappling, and once he did, he couldn't get away.
Let's get to the fight replay brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
And here we see the takedown. Beautiful trip. Gets on top, gets his back, and does not get off. Hits him with these hammer fists, punches, wore him out. Controlled his position, and then got under the neck. Secured the choke, pulled his chin up. I mean, Rumble's not even defending here. He just flattens out and taps.
And how about the reaction from Javier Mendez, Bob Cook, everybody at AKA. And not pictured, you see DC's reaction here. Cormier immediately went over to Jimmy Manawa and started engaging him and talk. John McCarthy holding Cormier back. Cormier saying to Manawa, you want some? Come get some. But tonight belongs to Daniel Cormier. Unbelievable resolve. This man exceedingly hard to put away. So strong. And once again, solves arguably the biggest power puzzle in UFC history, Anthony Rumble Johnson. The official decision brought to you by Metro PCS. Get a fast nationwide 4G LTE network for only $30 period. Wireless figured out. One final time tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Big John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke. And still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you. You go first. Thanks so much. Go first.
I'm here with Rumble Johnson. Rumble, give us your thoughts on what just went down.
I don't have any excuses. I lost again to the better man. Props to DC. Where are my coaches?
Anthony, one of the things that was surprising to us was that you chose to grapple early on in the fight.
Yeah. I need my coaches to come in here real quick. Where's Henry? I see Neil. Hey, Neil, come in here. I don't know what Henry is. But everybody, this is something I have to do for me. I love you all. I said I love you. This was my last fight. I didn't even tell Dana White. I didn't tell anybody. My coaches knew. My family knew. My friends knew. I didn't want any distractions. But I have to thank you all for being there for me, you know.
Anthony, in the prime of your career, which is where you are right now, why are you deciding to retire?
I gave my commitment to another job, something that I've been wanting to do for a while. It's not MMA related or anything like that. It's just time for me to move on to something else. I'm tired of getting punched by guys and rolling around on the ground with guys and stuff like that. Ain't nothing fun about that, yo. So I enjoyed you, Joe.
I enjoyed you too.
I enjoyed you, UFC. I enjoyed you, Zupa, Bruce, Heidi, Dana, Dean, everybody. Thank you. I would never, ever forget you. And what better place than to end my career in Buffalo, New York.
Rumble, you are the most exciting knockout artist in the history of the division. We're all going to be at a loss to watch you leave, but I want to thank you for all the amazing fights that I've had the pleasure and the honor to commentate.
I do want to say this. I want to say thank you to everybody that listened to me and believed in me, and when I asked you not to come to the fight, you didn't come. You truly respected me. You guys are the ones I love, and you are my true friends and family. And I have to say one more thing. Big shout out to my boy, Goldie. He wasn't here, and I wanted him to be here for my last fight. But Mike, I love you, baby. Peace out, everybody. DC, thank you. Thank you.
Anthony.